I'm back on the trail for day 3 of the Great Glen Walk. This time going from South Laggan to Fort Augustus. Yeah, it should be a good hike. The sun is out. There's a few clouds in the sky, but we'll see how the day goes. It's around 15 kilometers. And yeah, we're kind of starting here next to a small stream that goes into the locks here as we go. About a kilometer into the hike today and coming to the Laggan swing bridge, so I anticipate there's a few of these along the Collodion Canal. So we sort of come off of the canal. The path is cutting a little bit to the east of the locks here. There was a different route you could take via Glengarry, or Invergary. But this one is considered the one that they're encouraging you to take, so I am taking this path. There you can see the sign of the thistle at the top of the signpost, which is the signs for the Great Glen Way. Just walking past this part of the trail that goes by the Invergary Station project, and it looks like they're redeveloping a station here, and it looks like there'll be a railway museum, and I'll have to read up on it to find out more about it. So I'm about at the 5K mark. My path has a lot of little waterfalls kind of coming down from the hills beside it, but generally it's a nice flat path that kind of is used by bikers as well, and every once in a while you get a glimpse of the Caledonian Canal through the trees on the left here. I realized I missed back there that the Caledonian Canal had turned into Loch Oich, and I believe up ahead we have the Bridge of Oichi that we'll cross kind of probably in about an hour. But we'll continue on our path this way. This path was the former railway line that ran up this side of the lock. You can see a bridge up here just past these two hikers. And obviously the train went underneath of this bridge. So just coming into the railway tunnel. So we've kind of come to the end of the trail going north around Loch Oich, and we're going back this way, going to go onto the other side. I believe this again becomes the Caledonian Canal, and we will continue up this way to Fort Augustus. Just a view down Lake Oich as I walk along this last little bit to where we'll get back on the Caledonian Canal. So I'm just past the Invergary swinging bridge, and obviously I'm not going across the Bridge of Oich, but I'm continuing straight down here. It seems like there's two paths, but this is, I think they're doing some work on the other side is what it sounds like. And so this is the path that will take me to Fort Augustus here beside the Caledonian Canal. If I read my map correctly, I believe this is where I'll cross across the Caledonian Canal to the other side. There's the office, if you will, for the Collodion locks. It does look like I'm crossing it here, but you can see just how much the locks will bring boats up and down. So now we're obviously on the downward side to the north, having come over the high levels of Lake Lochie and Lake Oich. Just walking across the loch here. See the water level on this side is quite a bit higher. This ended up being a very peaceful kind of hike because the river goes off a different direction, the road on the east goes off in a different direction, so it's a quiet hike, although a few other hikers and bikers seen on the route that I didn't see as much of yesterday. But we're about 4 kilometers out of Fort Augustus, so just on the home stretch here. The paths continued on the west side of the canal, and we're still about 2 kilometers outside of Fort Augustus, but it's almost 1 o'clock, so I'm going to stop for lunch up ahead here and enjoy a small break before I do the last little run into the city. Just leaving for my lunch spot here, but had 3 boats go by on the canal. Obviously an active canal still. Getting to around 1 kilometer from Fort Augustus, but you're beginning to see a few more houses than that as you get into a slightly more urbanized area, but beautiful look at the hills here as well. So I've now entered Fort Augustus, just walking next to the canal here, where there is a series of locks and boats obviously going up and down. I'm going left here. My hostel, Morag's Lodge, is on the other side of the town, and I will wander that way through Fort Augustus. I'd show Morag's Lodge here, side the road, and I'll just turn down there and get settled.